Morning. It's the 29th of November 2021 and the card for today is the Two of Trees, and this is a card that represents the need for balance. We had this card come up for us on the 4th of November, and the 4th of November was a new moon, and this week we've got another new moon coming up in Sagittarius. So this card seems to be coming up for us around the time of the new moon, and it's a card of evaluation, which is perfect energy for the new moon. In terms of working with the new moon, it's a time to plan ahead for the month to come and to set intentions and to think about how you're going to find balance in the weeks ahead. And I feel like with it coming up to Christmas, this card is specifically talking about financial challenges, which makes sense really, doesn't it? So it's a time to plan and evaluate and just make sure that you're not overspending, that you're approaching Christmas and the festivities in a balanced and grounded way and not trying to overstretch yourself too much. And there may be some plates that you need to drop. This is what I talked about in the last video with this trees. It was indicating that some of us were trying to spin too many plates all at the same time, and the message that came through was to allow a few plates to drop and see which ones you felt you really needed to take forward with you. So I just feel like this card is telling us to remain balanced and grounded throughout this new moon period and plan ahead financially and not overspend. I think that's the simple message that is coming through with this card. It's about adaptability, flexibility, and the two trees in this card as well are drawing my attention. They're kind of leaning on each other in support. So I feel like it's also got a separate message coming through that if you feel that you need support, is to reach out for it. This season coming up can be hard at the best of times. So I really think this card is telling us that if you need support, if you need to speak to somebody, if you need to talk about difficulties that you're having during this time, the message is to reach out now rather than letting it fester and grow. I'm going to go to the book and see what Denise Jarvie says on this card. Adapt and adjust your energy to balance the situation. The solution journeys with a problem. If you just see the problem, you can't see the solution. Two trees embrace, showing how flexible they are. Their roots snake through a patchwork of past experiences that have been crystallized into one strong foundation. The hearts gently pump warmth from above down into the earth in a steady, harmonious way. To remain in balance, the trees need the trees need the masculine sun's rays of expansion, as well as a feminine compassion that flows in rivers from the all-knowing eye. The ankh represents the cycles of death, birth and rebirth. These trees are ready for anything. In fact, they will adjust and adapt to whatever life brings in order to grow. The Two of Trees impedes on a financial or business affair. A situation is not going to plan, but a solution is on the way. Trying too hard to bring about a resolution will only delay or prevent the desired outcome. Let it be. The chips will fall where they may, and a new path will be revealed. In taking on too much, you lose sight of the trees for the forest. Prioritise tasks, whether they be work, family, or hobby related. This card also asks you to care about your physical body. Balance your inner and physical self with meditative movement. Walk in contemplation and inspired action will follow. So there's a message for today, is to focus on bringing balance Hope you have a great Monday. Hope the weather isn't too cruel to you today. And I'll be back again tomorrow for a 1-card reading. Bye. Good morning. It's Monday again. We've had a rough weekend in terms of weather. Oh, what's the date today? I'm trying to... I think it might be the 30th today. I don't even know what the date is. I'll have to check that out. Let's see what the energies are like. We've got the 2 of trees.